Okay, it is 8:09 ESPN 93.5 business strategist Michael Ray Newman. How are you?
Very good, sir. How you been?
Good to have you back here. Okay, Diane, trivia. How many out of 100 are late for work?
60%.
Oh, boy. Michael, the numbers say 30. Is that accurate?
30% will admit it.
Oh,
Okay.
so Diane's number might be right.
It's always something,
Yeah.
and it just seems like nowadays you just text somebody in the office, let them know you're running behind. It's all good. We're a lot more accepting the way we used to be.
It isn't the old 8 to 5 punch the clock, is it? I think it's more, and I think that's what the workplace, you'll know better than anyone, Michael, but workplace and people, particularly younger people, really kind of need that flexibility. Is that true?
Yes, sir. Actually, it is. It's not that they need the flexibility. Here's the fact of the matter is we need more time in away from the office, and we're not sure. The employees aren't really sure how to handle it, and they are letting people, in a lot of cases, be laxed on getting to work a few minutes late. Or you nailed it with the text message. Just shoot a text message. Everything's all good, you know.
Is that okay?
Here is that as long as you bring some Whataburger breakfast taquitos in, if you're a little late, you're okay.
I mean, but is that to create that kind of a culture is fine today?
It's a slippery slope, is what I feel, because there are times there's only 24 hours in a day, and by human nature we do have a tendency to procrastinate. So we have to have that benchmark of getting ready, getting up, making sure we post on time. And it could be it's a slippery slope if we don't have, as employers, if we don't inspect what we expect. So as long as that they're being productive, because here's the fact of the matter is, there's so many ways to automate what we do now. We can get what we used to get done in an 8-hour day, we can get done in a 6-hour day.
Yeah.
We really have to keep our employees engaged in the workplace, because if we don't, they're going to go outside the work and we get their quotation side hustles going, and then eventually you may even lose them to a different company.
When you say focused and getting enough done, that's subjective. What does it mean?
That is very subjective, and I think it really comes down to the bottom line, or the benchmarks we set as employers for our employees. Here's what we have to. What are your tasks that need to be hit? Are the boxes all checked? And if they're checked, we encourage our employees to go do something that take 10% of your time and do something that you think that can really change our industry or really impact what you do. And if you do that, bring that to us, and let's see if we can't put that in play. That's really that really is what we want to do. That's how you create a healthy culture and also really develop people, and they stay with you opposed to going somewhere else.
Yeah, I mean, this whole where were you, what were you doing at 10:30, I think those are days gone by.
Brother, you've always been a little bit ahead of a lot of these topics, and you're exactly right. We really have to embrace what's coming, not to cater to. Sometimes we feel, I'm a Gen Xer, right? And sometimes we feel like we're catering to the millennials. But let's use their technology and take the wisdom that we have and the things that have worked in the past and mold those two things, become mediators and true communicators. There's only so many things we can say with an emoji and a text message, right?
Right. And that just I was illustrating, too. Social media goes so far, but you can't really, with voice, and certainly phone calls and face-to-face, you can see body language, you can see intonation, all these other things that are critical to communication and all these other good things. But what does the worker want as a whole? Everybody's different, but for the most part, what do they want?
They want to feel like they have a voice. They want to feel like they have hope for the future. They want to feel like that they're engaged and challenged. These are specific things that I've just told you that have been surveyed and pulled out of the workplace. And they don't really necessarily want to run the business. They just want to feel like they have a voice. That's the big thing. And they have hope. They want to feel like they have hope for a better tomorrow, a better opportunity, and a better future.
I always believe that people want to wake up, make their own decisions. If you got somebody over your shoulder all day, that is awful. And you just want to be able to say, I'm going to do this. I've got this. Let me come up with it. It's so satisfying to complete a project.
And you nailed it now. That's really what a lot of people want to do. They want to complete tasks. They want to feel like they have a voice and they are engaged.
All right, what's the name of your company?
ZIGLAR International.
You're the man.
Check us out on the web or hit me up on Twitter at ZZI CEO.
Say it again.
ZZI CEO or ZigZiglarInternational.com.
Michael Ray Newman, always a pleasure, my friend.
You guys are awesome. Call me if you need me.
Thank you. All right. Call him if you need him.
CEO.
Yeah, Zig Ziglar, the great motivational speaker.
I'm familiar.
8:15. ESPN 93.5 Fighting Illini play in Evanston today.